Hello there. I thought today we'd look at lasagna planting of bulbs. It's autumn, it's that time, and we always forget that we have to do it now to have the displays in the spring. Even I sit there in the spring looking out into my garden thinking, oh, I must get some bulbs. Well, of course, we're too late. So now is that time. So I've got here a pack of bulbs that we use for lasagna planting. Basically, that just means, just like making a lasagna, you build it up in layers. As a general rule, bigger bulbs go at the bottom and you work your way up to smaller bulbs at the top. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So in here we've got some hyacinths, some tulips and some anemones. These packs all come in different colours, so you can see here I've chosen a white one, and we've got some other complementing plants that are going to go with it to show different colours. So we start with our pot. I always choose a plastic pot that fits inside a pretty one. A couple of reasons. If it's this is not so bad because this is a glazed pot, but if you're using a traditional terracotta pot, they lose moisture through the sides. So in the summer you have to water a lot more. By using a plastic pot, they don't lose the moisture and it helps with your watering. The other reason is because you buy two of these, not just one. So that one sits in there. So for example, at the moment that might have geraniums in or something like that you've had from the spring. So with another one over here, you can plant up your autumn planters and then just very quickly you take out the spring summer one, you put that one in and you've got an instant new display. So we need some compost. I'm going to use our Coolings Professional peat-free one. You can use any compost you prefer. This is the one we use on the nursery, so the one we recommend for everything. So we start by building it up, and I'm going to go not quite halfway. Just settle it, doesn't need to be pushed down too much. Now I'm going to be putting these plants around, so what I'm going to do is I'll place these in where I think we're not going to have the other plants, and you'll see why. And I'm going to put that like that there, and I'll show that to you. So they are just placed just like that. Then we need a little bit more compost. And we can put our tulips in. Now a pot this size, you might actually be able to plant two pots out of one bulb pack. So they go around again. I am going to save some of these because there's a lot in this pack, which is lovely. As I say, you can easily get two pots. A couple of those in there. And then finally, at this stage, I will put a nice centre plant in. Here's a skimmia. That will just sit in the middle. I can see where my tulips are, so I can go between them, and I know that the other plants are underneath are between those. So we use threes. Whenever we're planting up, we always use odd numbers. It just looks better. So we have three of those. Then we put a bit more compost in. I'm just lightly pushing that down. What we don't want to do is find that after we've finished, it all slumps down, but a good quality compost doesn't slump too much anyway, so we haven't got a problem with that. You want to finish off with your compost level about ½ an inch, centimetre or so, just below the rim of the pot, so when you water, the water doesn't just wash over the top. And then finally, we pop our anemones in the gaps between the plants, making sure we get them up the right way. There we go. Couple in there. These are going, as a general rule, about ½ an inch deep to an inch. They don't need to be too deep. Just like seeds with a bulb, the fatter, the thicker the bulb, the deeper it can go. There we are, that's gone round. And that will be a lovely display. A little bit more compost now, I've pushed those in. That goes in there. I would now give it a water all done, ready to go. Swap over your geraniums. Neighbours don't even see you being busy.